Oh, good.
Yeah, I
You're
fell.
shadowing me.
Oh, what?
That's good.
What's good?
That you're making a shadow.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, this is Trenchy back again to bring you another video, and this time we are doing the horror tag, and I'm doing it with my mom.
Hello.
Good.
What? What is this?
And yeah, it's horror tag. That's the name of the tag. What? Oh, Red Hood.
For
Nice.
the new season of for Titans, this is what he's gonna look like.
That's cool. Okay, so question 1. What is the first horror movie you remember watching? You go first.
I want to say the original Halloween. Because I had to sneak around the corner to watch it because my parents wouldn't let me watch that stuff. When my sister and my brother were watching it and stuff, so
Yeah.
I kind of snuck around and watched it.
Okay. Mine was It, and I've told this story before of how our uncle just left me and my brother in a room and told us it was a funny movie and then left us with fucking It, and we were terrified.
Your sister was also there.
She wasn't in the room, no. Brooke wasn't there.
Never mind.
It was just us two. But yeah, so yeah, that is It. Okay, 2. What is your favorite horror movie? That's on you. You go first. Or you want me to go first?
You go first.
I'll go first. I've said this before, Pet Sematary. I think it's the perfect horror movie with the theme of it and just with all the different elements and characters. I think it just is the perfect horror movie in my opinion.
Okay, I'm going with H2O. You know why?
H2O?
Yes.
Not even the first Halloween? H2O?
No, H2O, you know why? Because not only does it have, I know her name.
Janet Leigh?
It's got Janet Leigh in it, plus
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Jamie Lee Curtis, yes. It's just awesome because Janet Leigh says the line, "Everyone deserves a good scare on Halloween."
Mm-hmm. She does. Also, they chop off Michael's head in that movie.
Yeah. It wasn't really like
No, yes, it was. We don't talk about the other one. We don't talk about them. Okay, 3. What is your favorite horror movie genre?
Probably gonna go with the slashers.
Nice. Yeah, they're fun. I gotta go with monster movies. I love monster movies. And I'm not talking about the killer animal bullshit. Like, Jaws is cool and shit. But I'm talking about actual monsters like The Thing and Frankenstein, The Blob, the shit from Slither. You know. Gremlins.
I think the scariest movies are definitely Home Invasion, but
That's next.
I still like the slashers.
Yeah. Although slashers are fun. 4. What genre scares you the most?
Probably like the Home Invasion things. Because that's actually something that could technically happen.
Yeah. I gotta say, body horror. I gotta agree with Mark on that one.
What?
I gotta agree with Mark because it's fucking people like disintegrating and shit. That's creepy. Like having shit happen to your body.
Don't agree.
What do you mean? Don't agree with Mark?
Don't agree with Mark.
Mark is cool, and I agree. That's what I firmly believe.
He's been kidnapped.
He hasn't been kidnapped. Okay, Mark, I'm sorry. My mom thinks you've been kidnapped. I don't know. Anyways, awkward. 4. What genre? Oh wait, we already answered that question. Number 5. The last horror movie that actually scared you.
The Strangers, the first one.
That's a good one. It is a creepy ass movie. And like you said, the fucking weird ass country music they play the whole fucking movie.
And then the fact that, like, they got so paranoid that the guy actually murdered his best friend.
Yeah.
Well, not really murdered him, but, like, shot him, you know.
Yeah. I gotta say, the Conjuring, like I said, I have a lot of respect for that movie because that came around and scared me when I hadn't been scared in a long time. And it's a creepy movie, man, between the atmosphere and the fact, you know, what they're doing. Actually, The Conjuring 2, I might be the one.
I would say The Conjuring 2 is scarier than the first Conjuring.
I have a special place for the first one, but yeah, I will say, yeah, The Conjuring 2 was probably the last one that actually, that the most current one that scared me if I think about it. Because it got, like, that part where she puts the water in her mouth and then the old man speaking through her.
Yep.
Like...
And the Crooked Man?
Oh, yeah, the Crooked Man. That was fucking... Yeah. That was creepy. And that was actually practical, too. There was actually a person that played the Crooked Man. And then they CGI'd him a little bit, but... Yeah. Now, I gotta probably go with The Conjuring 2 on that one. And The Conjuring 1.
Crooked Man was funny.
The Crooked Man wasn't funny?
He was funny.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
You chose not to be in the video. What?
Alright, peace.
Okay. 6, your ultimate scream queen. You want me to go first, or?
Yeah.
I probably gotta go with 2 on this one. And I know these are more recent picks, and I do love like Dee Wallace and Jamie Lee Curtis, of course, and Linnea Quigley and all that. But I gotta go with Katharine Isabelle and Daniel Harris. First of all, Katharine Isabelle is awesome. She has done some of the best horror movies out there with fucking, you know, she did Ginger Snap, she did American Mary, all that shit. She was in the Carrie reboot. Really good shit. She's just a great actress, and I really enjoy her. And Daniel Harris, I know everybody's picking Daniel Harris, but Daniel Harris is fucking awesome. Her acting in Halloween 4 and 5 is on point, and having watched those recently, you don't realize how good she was as a child actress till you rewatch. And of course she does Hatchet and shit, and she owns that, and she's like the best part of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. You can talk shit about all those movies all you like. I talk about shit about Rob Zombie Halloween too, but she gives a great performance.
Scout Taylor Compton?
Scout Taylor Compton's good. I like Scout Taylor Compton, but it's like she ain't no Daniel Harris. It's like, but no, she's good. I really liked her acting in Halloween 2. Actually, Halloween 2 was okay. It's just they fucking ruined Loomis, but we're not gonna get into that.
Jamie Lee Curtis, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I saw the preview to the next Halloween movie.
Oh yeah, that killed you.
She was like screaming. The firefighters are going to the house and trying to put the fire out, and she's screaming, "Let it burn, let it burn." That was great. A lot of people thought that was over the top, but it's not over the top because you figure you finally destroyed this murderer.
Yeah.
And then people are going to come in and fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, I agree there. Yeah, that's a good pick. Is that the only one? That's the only one you're going with, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. 7, a concept you like to see in a horror film. Like, what idea would you like to see? I already got mine.
Should have given me time to prepare for this one.
I didn't prepare at all. I just thought of a concept. Okay, so mine is the Panda Cheese commercials. I want to see the fucking Panda Cheese commercials as a horror film. If you don't know what those are, I'll link those fucking below. But pretty much is these people will be like, I don't want Panda Cheese. And then the panda will appear. And the song will start playing that goes, and you know why. And then the panda will immediately destroy stuff. And there was one where he was in a hospital and he unplugged the IV from the guy in the hospital bed. It's like, it's awesome. So we just need that, but the panda is murdering everybody that won't take Panda Cheese. Like, it's an evil corporation, and they're taking over the world using Panda. They're making sure that there's, like, no fucking competition or whatever either by forcing people to take their Panda Cheese or they'll be murdered. You gotta buy the Panda Cheese. It's like The Ring, but with Panda Cheese. What? I think we can, but I don't know how it works. Why? You want me to just stall while you go pee?
Yes.
Alright.
Did that go out?
What?
Wait a minute. What are we doing?
No, this won't be it. No. You can come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna stall.
I'm going, I'll think of a concept.
Yeah, think of a concept while you go to the bathroom. But yes, the fucking Panda Cheese commercials. Perfect concept. And if you want me, I'll throw out another one while we're waiting. Here, I got something. So, I've been planning this for a while. And I know a lot of people may find this insensitive. But I don't see it. I would try to play it, like, not for the jokes, but I would like a main cast of little people. Like small people. Like, and I would call the movie Tiny Teeth Terrors. And it's about a bunch of little people going on a picnic, a tea party. And they are attacked by a 7-foot goat man with a chainsaw. Stick with me on this. And they gotta fight him off. And then our final girl lives by defeating him with her lucky bowling ball. I think that would be some funny shit. And it would be a good movie. I think more little people should get attention. And if you get a bunch of good actors, and you don't really make jokes out of the little people. Don't make it that it's little and that's the joke. No, you could have some jokes in there, but, actually played straight. Make us like the fucking characters, I want this to be actually something good. And I think that'll be good. Even though I would definitely go with the Panda Cheese commercial first. Okay, you're back.
Should I?
Yeah, you gotta do your concept. Yeah, cover up.
Should I literally pull out this idea?
Yes.
Okay. My concept for a horror movie / book would be a halfway house.
Oh, you said, yeah.
For drug addicts, alcoholics, and stuff. And there's like 12 residents there. This would be called the 13th resident.
Mm-hmm.
The 13th resident is the sucker that moves into the halfway house. And they take her hostage. And the halfway house isn't what it seems. It's actually like a coven of witches and murderers. And what they do is they kill the 13th resident. And then she disappears from everything. Like she was never there. And then this continues until they get one that fights back.
Mm-hmm.
And on it goes. Never really finished the whole thing, so But that's the idea of it.
Yeah, no, that ain't bad. That's kind of like Rosemary's Baby kind of ish. Yeah, a little bit of those vibes. Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, your favorite on-screen kill? That's a hard one.
Jeez.
On-screen kill. Let me see. So many ones I like. Yeah. We got this shit. Fuck. Now this is hard though, but I'll say probably at the moment, and I know this is a cliche answer, but the scene from Hatchet where he grabs the chick and he like rips open from her mouth and he like rips her skull open from her mouth and then like her mouth and her tongue's like sticking out in the air and shit. Like, I could go with that. That was like very creative, very well done. The special effects on that were awesome, and it's kind of funny. So it's like,
Okay. Thinking of that, I'm gonna run with Rob Zombie Halloween 2. The African American nurse, where he did the mouth slit.
oh
and then
shit,
he stabbed her in the back.
ow, oh yeah. I haven't seen that one in a while, but yeah, it wasn't that Octavia Spencer that played the nurse.
I'm not sure.
She looked like Octavia Spencer. Like, a little bit. Hopefully, I'm just going off of memory. Maybe she didn't. But yeah. But yeah, that's a good one.
Alright, slip over and grab me a cigarette.
What?
Slip over.
We got
and
2
grab-
more questions.
Okay, we're gonna do the 2 questions.
Okay, I got...
I need a lighter and extra.
Here you go.
God, people still smoke, right?
Huh? Yeah, people still smoke. Okay, favorite horror franchise? You want me to go first?
I'm gonna go with the Halloweens, definitely. I already know that.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Just because it's been actually pretty diverse, like especially since Rob Zombie like made his own, and like, there's, and it was also it's something that like it was like one of the first movies I've ever seen.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I get that.
and it scared the crap out of me the first time I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what I got to do when I was like 12, 13 years old?
What?
Sit in a stranger's house and babysit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that and When a Stranger Calls and stuff like that always scared the crap out of me.
Right. That makes sense.
Which was fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it scared. That's kind of what I'm missing now is finding something that will actually scare me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. I gotta go with Friday the 13th. You guys will probably know this. I'm a big Jason fan, and I know people are gonna make fun of me in the chat. But
well, that's my second.
like kind of what she said. That was kind of like the first. Like I saw Freddy vs. Jason and Friday the 13th Part 2 probably before I saw any of the other. Before I saw Halloween or Nightmare. I grew up with Jason, and I will say this: looking at the big 3 franchises, Jason, and I know a lot of people are probably not going to agree with this, but is the most consistent in tone, I think, because Michael. Well, his character stays the same. His movies are all over the place. Like, the first one's pretty serious. The first couple are pretty serious. And then you get, like, Halloween 5 and 6 that are very wonky. And then you get H2O that's feels like Scream. It's still good. But it does have that little bit of Scream feel. I will admit that now. But, it's got that 90s feel. Not the Scream feel. It's got that 90s feel. And then you got fucking Resurrection that feels like it's trying to be a Friday the 13th movie. And then you got, like, the Rob Zombie, which is Rob Zombified, And then you got 2018, which is its own thing in general. It's pretty much trying to be the original, but just can't, But, and then Nightmare, Freddy, near the end, Freddy got a little wonky as well. But those movies are all over the place. But Jason, if you look at it, the first movie, while being very dark, is also kind of cheesy. And then it kind of, even though they're still like, as you go along, they get a little bit more cheesier. But they all kind of have this cheesiness to them. Every one of them always has this like cheesy feel. Some of them aren't as dark as the original, but they all keep this kind of cheesiness. Even Jason Goes to Hell, which I hate that movie, even that has this kind of weird cheesiness to it.
I would go with Friday the 13th Part 2.
Oh, well, we're not picking favorite of the franchise, but yeah, no, that's a great pick, though, for favorite. Mine's Part 4.
No, I like Part 2, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but even though some of them are a little darker than others, they all got this cheesiness to them. They're all always fun. That's how I feel. That's how I look at it. Is Halloween's the best when you watch them as standalone films. Halloween's got the best standalone films. You can take one out of the series and watch it, and if you just don't think of it as part of the franchise, you'll probably like it most of the time. Because putting them in the franchise, that's the hard part. But yeah, Halloween has the best standalone films. Freddy's got the best concept and character. Because he has his one-liners and just killing you in your dreams, that's a good concept. And Jason's the most consistent in tone. Because it's always been a little goofy. Yes, some are goofier than others. Jason X, which is awesome. And Jason Goes to Manhattan.
Jason X was great.
Oh, yes, it's an awesome movie. But they've all been a little goofy, and if you can't watch one Friday the 13th movie and be like, yeah, this isn't a little funny, They all were a little silly. Okay, 10, favorite horror director. I already got mine.
Rob Zombie.
Oh, go, explain this,
Oh, because I just loved the new Halloweens, and
you're one of the minority.
I love the trilogy there.
The Firefly trilogy.
Yeah.
You've seen all his movies, right? Besides Super El Beasto.
Lords of Salem was pretty cool.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Let's see.
31. Everybody wants me to see 31.
Yeah, I just watched that not too long ago. That was really cool.
Mm-hmm. You watched it again, right? You've seen it before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite Rob Zombie movie?
Let's see. You know what I'm going to run with? Probably Devil's Rejects. You know why? Because that was the movie that introduced me to Rob Zombie movies. I saw that before I saw House of a Thousand Corpses. Mm-hmm. I accidentally stumbled upon it one night while I was sitting up late watching movies. And I saw the name Rob Zombie come up on the screen. And I was like, okay, I gotta watch this. It was pretty fucking cool. So I was like, and then I was like, oh, then I found out that there was a movie before it, House of a Thousand Corpses. And I was like, hey, I gotta find that.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to find, because I watched some other movies that weren't that.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. Devil's Rejects is awesome. I gotta go with Sam Raimi. I haven't seen a lot of his horror films, but the Evil Dead trilogy is fucking amazing. And the remake's really good too. But the first three Evil Deads are top notch. Especially Evil Dead 2, which is really good. And then, this isn't horror, but he gave us Spider-Man. There's a reason why he's my favorite director of all time. He gave us both Evil Dead and Spider-Man, which are probably the two best trilogies, arguably, ever made. Which I know people are going to be like, Spider-Man 3 sucks. Fuck you. He did the best he could do with what he had. And, well, it's not perfect. I still think it came out okay. And it's okay if you dislike it, that's fine. But, don't be a prick about it. But, yeah, no, Sam Raimi, man. There were, you got George Romero, too, and Todd Browning, and, you got, Wes Craven, of course. I'm trying to think of some other people, but yeah, I gotta go with, Sam Raimi on that.
Is this just for horror movies?
It was favorite horror director, but if you like other stuff they've done, like if they've done both, I went with Sam Raimi.
I was gonna go with Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh yeah, he did Carrie, right? Or that was Brian De Palma did Carrie. What did Francis Ford Coppola do that was horror?
I don't think he did anything that was horror, but he did war movies.
Oh yeah, he's your favorite. He's your favorite standalone
Platoon.
director, right?
Yeah, like Platoon and other stuff.
Mm-hmm. He did Outsider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those movies, they're not exactly horror, but you could count Platoon as a little bit of horror. I mean, they had people getting blown up in it and shit.
Oh yeah, man.
Not by like a psycho killer, but by like the enemy at war.
Yeah, it's not actually horror, but it has like it's a horrific subject.
Yes.
It's kind of like Schindler's List. That's not horror, but it's a horrific subject.
Yeah, exactly. It's like.
Yeah.
But it's real life horror.
Yeah. No, I agree with you there. Okay. I know we're taking forever on this question, but I gotta throw out, this isn't my favorite, I already said Sam Raimi, but maybe for pure horror, just horror alone, just based on his horror alone, I gotta go with James Wan. Cause the dude is consistent as fuck. You got Saw, you have, he did the Conjuring movies. I think he did Dead Silence, which I haven't seen yet, but...
Oh, that was a good one.
I gotta see that. But, no, James Wan is he did Insidious. He's very consistent in his horror, and everybody was sitting here, and they're always like, Ari Aster and Jordan Peele are gonna save horror, and they always fight about which one's the best with that. But it's fucking James Wan has been here making good-ass movies. So it's like, where's his respect, man? He's been here doing this shit.
Okay, how about in Platoon? Like, say, well, it's a war movie, right?
Yeah.
But you got the part where Sergeant Barnes murders Sergeant Elijah.
That's a Martin Sheen, right? Platoon's with the one with Charlie Sheen and...
Charlie Sheen, yeah.
Yeah. Martin Sheen's in it too, right? Or no?
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Charlie Sheen's in it, but isn't Martin Sheen play the villain?
No.
Like the bad guy? Or
Barnes is Tom something. And then Elijah is the guy who played the Green Goblin.
Willem Dafoe's the bad guy.
No, Willem Dafoe's the good guy. Sergeant Barnes is the guy that plays him is Tom. I can't think of his last name.
Not Scarrett, right? No, that's another.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. I may have got that last part wrong. I don't know that. But yeah, Barnes tried to kill Elijah, but Elijah made it out to the field as the copter was going up, and then he gets shot by the enemy.
Oh, shit.
So he left him for dead, but he survived that, and then he didn't make it to the copter in time.
I gotta rewatch Platoon now. Fuck.
So. And yeah, there's like a lot of murder in it and stuff too.
Yeah, well, it's a war movie. It's a war movie.
But I mean, like a lot of outside of the
outside. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like where Bunny bashes in that, like, Vietnamese guy's head.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So there's murder outside of the.
Kind of like Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, didn't like that one.
Oh, why didn't you like Inglourious Bastards?
Because they murdered the German guy for no fucking reason.
They're not supposed to be good people. They're assholes too. They're just on the right side. They're just against the Nazis. They're not supposed to be good people. Quentin Tarantino usually doesn't make his characters good people. Everybody's usually fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. But yeah, we're gonna end this here because we kind of went off topic, but that's okay. But yeah, I am gonna tag. I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna tag. Oh, I'm gonna tag Horrific Nightmares JM. I'm gonna tag Jen's Reviews from the Grave. I'm gonna tag trying to think. I'll tag Nightwatch Zone and I'll tag Coffin Crew. There we go. But yeah, thank you to Mark for tagging me. Thank you to what was her name? Mother Mayhem for creating this tag. This was fun.
And remember, people, the ultimate horror is about to come.
What are you talking about?
The big war.
Oh.
It's almost time to elect a new president.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're not gonna get political.
We're not political. Not saying whose side I'm on. Just saying.
Yeah, we're gonna vote.
We should vote.
We should vote.
Even if it doesn't count.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they already know my thoughts on this, but yeah, you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. This is Trenchy signing off. Beep bop boop.